resistant joy because they spread like without being allowed to, really.
Reoccurring, it could be pesty.
Dandelions bring me a lot of joy.
It overall blooms into a beautiful flower.
I thought of blooming.
That's my Hmong name. My Hmong name is Pachia, and Pachia in Hmong means blooming flower.
I think of like hope.
I think about color. I think about variety.
I think about growth.
The growth from the past.
I think about the plant part coming from the roots.
The roots stay there, the leaves and the dandelion, they sprout out, of course, and like go different places.
And that's part of what we're trying to do as well, like in YLI, is find opportunities for growth and helping and sustaining it.
I think striving to go beyond roots is something that I'm always trying to do.
I think that it's groundbreaking that we can go beyond our roots.
I don't like roots defining me.
Our roots can hold us captive of what we can truly have within our potential. Going beyond our roots and exploring more things is really groundbreaking.
I have really explored a lot of new topics and interests. And I think especially in the day that we live in, there's a lot of new things to explore and do.
I feel like just by talking to multiple different people is just more experience. Mostly like I live through life through my experience, of course, just what I've seen, what I've done is like the things that I think about. And speaking to more people up here in Minnesota and just different places, I learned that my experience isn't the only experience, of course. And that, there's always something else to learn.
I would say how I have grown beyond my roots is just who I am today.
How I've grown is that I really find myself being more comfortable with people I don't know.
I am just carrying myself in a different way than before.
When I think of how I am that flower, honestly, I do think of YLI a lot.
It makes me think about how YLI has impacted that.
I do think of the impact that I have in community, which includes the YLI community, and how I spread the love that I have in those spaces.
YLI opens up hard conversations and uncovers a lot of unhealed scars. I think that's what's so unique about YLI.
It can definitely be painful.
I think it's painfully growing in like a good positive way.
Growing into my roots, I feel like it was really exciting yet scary.
It's exciting, I would say. It's very exciting because you don't want to see the same place over and over and over again.
It's exciting to grow and change, but it's important to also look back.
I think there's always some sort of mix of challenge and joy as we grow.
But I really do want to grow beyond my roots.
Sometimes we need to break out of those roots and expand our knowledge.
And that's why I'm excited to go off for college, even though it used to scare me so badly.
I wasn't sure of how people thought. If I worried too much about what people think, it would stop me from what I want to do.
I feel like I'm always rewarded whenever I grow beyond my roots and where I'm in.
And also with leadership, learning doesn't end at just this one moment in your life. You have to keep learning. You have to keep going.
And that really includes YLI.
I think YLI is really good at holding space to reflect.
Because before YLI, I didn't really seek out much opportunity for myself.
And also acknowledging we all didn't have the best environment growing up, and still how do we make the best of ourselves? How do we change that narrative of who we are?
Us Hmong children can be very held captive, being the OG way. You gotta stay home, you gotta do this, that, and demand a lot of things. I was given the opportunity to go out and explore. And so I think it was eye-opening to me that I don't have to go through the OG ways.
I also feel grateful to have such a beautiful community to lean on.
It has helped me grow. It's given me an eye-opening perspective of how we can hold our roots within, but then also be respectfully groundbreaking.
It's important for us to know more about the challenges that people have, to be more vulnerable and share that, because then we can be more understanding, more empathetic, and more supportive of people.
I feel amazing about it because it gives me a lot of courage growing with other people.
I think it's really good.
I think it's been really good, especially with what we do at YLI and how we explore a lot of different topics with other people going and learning about those things as well. I think that that's a really nice thing to be a part of.
It feels good, I feel like I'm kind of like exercising my mind, just talking to different people.
I thought it was helpful.
I think YLI being for adolescents is so cool because it's the part of life, at least for most people, where just the most change is happening in the most rapid pace.
Knowing that they're also growing with you, and that just makes me honestly really happy.
It feels really cool to see people's accomplishments, especially as a mentor.
I'm also experiencing and learning what they're just learning about too, but then I also facilitate other things.
Getting to see the participants doing the activities that I remember so fondly and just seeing them learn and grow with the program, but also learn and grow in their own independent life.
I think that is a good learning experience because then I can learn how to begin a conversation and include everybody whilst learning with my peers.
I like working in community. I'm learning that now, even as an adult, that I'm very collaborative. I think that you just gain so much more from that.
We do a lot of different group related projects, and I learned how to interact in group setting with different people.
And it reminds me of this African proverb. Yeah, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And that reminds me of YLI every time I think of that.
I can't always be the one talking or be the one leading, we all have to lead.
I think YLI just holds that community aspect. I don't think YLI will ever lose that, and I hope it doesn't. And I think it also reminds a lot of the young people that come into the program, and myself when I was a young person, that you're not alone through this leadership journey, and you shouldn't be alone. You shouldn't feel alone, that we can all learn and gain something new from each other, and we can all support each other.
I feel most alive when I'm with a lot of people and I feel unjudged.
I feel most alive when I'm with people.
I feel most alive when I'm with people.
I guess it's just the energy and how they bring it into the space.
I love people.
I feel most alive when I can give all of my energy to something without feeling any judgment.
So I feel really alive in YLI. It's people being real with each other, enjoying each other, sharing challenges with each other, getting to really know each other, wanting to know each other.
I feel most alive when I'm doing uncomfortable things, like right now, how I'm getting interviewed.
Probably when I'm doing something new or putting a lot of effort into something.
I feel most alive when I'm facing adversity or when I'm seeing something new.
It's not that uncomfortable, but I think that it's going out of my comfort shell of my overthinkingness of oh, I can't do this and I can't do that.
And it can be scary and exciting all at once.
Because if I think that I can't do it, then I won't do it. And so if I don't do it, then I'll never learn my potential.
Getting to a point where my hard work is paying off.
And so I keep telling myself to take these chances because I'll probably never get them back.
I'm gonna say community again.
I'm really nourished by other people.
Being around other people and making connections with other people.
People that really know you and you can share yourself with.
Hearing people's most raw and authentic self and being able to be that in a space that I'm in.
I feel like that's where I feel the most fruitful is with community, because you could just do so much.
Having deep conversation with people.
I really like talking.
I think that just talking to different groups of people really nourishes me.
I always found energy within deep conversations and how other people can have their own perspective on things. I want to encourage more energy.
Help break the silence.
I'm trying to figure that out.
Sometimes all the social interaction, tires me out. And plus, with my chronic illness and things of that nature, I just feel very tired a lot of times. So I feel rejuvenated after a day of rest.
I try to nourish other people by listening to them and being there for them.
I guess just talking to them and kind of checking in with them.
And having a caretaker role in the spaces that I'm in.
Giving encouragement, because I think even though it's so small, it can be a big impact on somebody.
Truly, I will just check in on a lot of people if I felt like they've had an impact on me.
I feel like I carry myself with a lot of kindness and grace and love. Like I just have a lot of love and care. When I was in YLI, I felt like I carried my vulnerability, my heart on my sleeve, and I felt like that was a positive trait.
I think my curiosity, my willingness to just get to know people.
I felt like that's where people felt comfortable opening up to me.
And then I hope that I've become a better listener over the years so that I can really then be more supportive rather than just curious.
A lot of people don't have someone to listen to them, I would say. I nourish them by providing that, not just telling them to do something or whatever, but just kind of like guiding them, I would say.
And I think I want to try to be that impact to someone.
And I like checking in on others and making sure they're okay, because we all need that in our lives.
I would say I'm providing guidance because I didn't really have much of it in my life. So I just would like to be that type of person to people in my life, you know, in the future and now.